Hi there, everyone. This is just a little follow-up that I'm making shortly after the other video regarding the Steam Next Fest, which I just talked about, like uh, in the last video. So if you want more information, you can watch that video. It's just 10 minutes long, but basically, um, I was talking about how I'm wanting to participate in Next Fest, and I still think that's a good idea, by the way. But in that video, I mentioned that I would be working on submerged lights and also um, a new visual novel that I had mentioned probably on the channel before, which takes place in an underwater ruin between a protagonist and a long since lost and presumed dead princess of the Bee Fae. And I do still like that idea, but because I am wanting to have both of these demos get released at the same time during the same next fest, um, and uh, that sort of leads in my mind to the idea that they would get full releases around the same time as well. And if I'm going to be releasing something, either a demo or a full game alongside Submerged Lights, it makes more sense to me after just giving it some more thought that I would instead work on a different visual novel to be coupled with Submerged Lights. So, in a previous video, though, in fairness, I think it was one of the 5 hour long ones, so don't worry about that. But basically, in one of those videos, I talked about how I want Cephizru to have her own visual novel. Um, so this just seems like a great opportunity, and so yeah, I'm instead of working on that one with the underwater ruins, I think it makes more sense to couple this one where Cephazru is a love interest with Submerged Lights because she's a common character between the two games. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. But another thing that I want to say is that um, this game that I'm thinking of writing with Cephazru in it, and which I've already actually written a scene or two for, by the way, is just nice and easy. It's just a very, very simple concept. Unlike Submerged Lights, there isn't like a big adventure that happens. Uh, and there's only like one sprited character being Cephazru. So I just feel like it'll be nice and easy to do. It's just the premise is that um, the main character finds Cephazru during the winter and he like thaws her out of ice because he's not sure if she's alive or not. But she sometimes just purposefully gets frozen during the winter in like a place that she feels is secluded away from people, so that she just sleeps through the entire winter. And then, like, once she thaws, she's fine. Um, so I was just thinking it would just be a nice, cozy like well now that she's thawed she's with the protagonist and the protagonist is like well I don't want you to be like forced to hang out with me or anything. If you want I can literally I have water. I could just take you back where I found you and have you get frozen again. um but it's just a nice opportunity for there to be a one of those cozy cuddly cabin games where it's just sort of quiet and they get to know each other. You learn about her, she learns about him. They enjoy winter together, and that sort of thing. So I'm looking forward to that. Um, So yeah, just thought I'd make a little follow-up video to my last one, just explaining that I am going to be working on this one instead of the visual novel that I mentioned before with the underwater ruins and such. So that's it. Thank you guys for listening. And another thing is that, hey, I'm already working on, like, if I'm working on sprites for Cephasru for this game, then I can just use those sprites in Submerged Lights, the full game anyway. So it's just, nice that I get to share assets and such. But of course, it's going to have a lot of unique content and such. Though not like a bunch. Like I said, it's just going to be a nice, light, easy load. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for listening, you guys. Take care.